With his kiss, the riot starts.
Hello, gals, blokes, and all other folks. My name is Mortius, and if I seem a little less enthusiastic about this intro, I don't know if you recognize this background from last week, but I just finished reacting to Epic 3 and They Danced, and as I mentioned in the last video, I think I got more emotional over Hades and Persephone than I have so far about Orpheus and Eurydice, and that has really taken me by surprise. So today, we are hopping into 3 more songs with Promises, Word to the Wise, and His Kiss the Riot. Now, it looks like, added all together, this is only about 7 total minutes a song, actually a little bit closer to 8. About 8 total minutes a song, which is less than a lot of the other episodes have been, so this one might be a bit shorter, but that's just because I have been told in no uncertain terms that the next batch of videos need to be structured in a very specific way. So this is the last video I'm recording tonight. I've got family coming in tomorrow, but sometime next week, honestly probably a week from today, I will be recording the finale of this show, which means patrons have had this for a while. So if you've been dragging your feet considering joining the Patreon but haven't quite wanted to, hey, by the time this is up, not only do I guarantee that the end of this series is up on Patreon, there's a good chance that the start of the next series is already up there, because I am trying to record a little bit more in advance for these more structured series, so that we can get them like recorded and edited more in advance. That way copyright can clear, that way I can keep doing this as an actual source of income, which I don't only do it for the money, but I wouldn't be able to dedicate the amount of time I put into it if I wasn't able to make money from it. So all of that to say, thank you to those people who support me on Patreon. If you want to join them, you can get stuff way early. But for now, that's not what we're here for. We're here for Promises, Word to the Wise, and His Kiss the Riot. And we've got 2 new animators. Promises is by Fish Fingers and Scarves. That is a fantastic username. Love the Doctor Who reference there. Doctor Who references there. Word to the Wise by Oh My Stars. Also love that name. And then we go back to our friend Kook for His Kiss the Riot. So that's pretty much all we've got today. Thank you very much for being here. Let's hop right on in without any further ado to Promises.
Orpheus?
Yes.
You finished it.
Yes. Now what do I do?
He was so hyper-focused on this song that he didn't even notice his wife, like, pass away, which was, like, the tragedy of the first act. Now he's been so focused on this that now that it's done, he doesn't even know what to do. That hurts. That hurts a lot. But look at her hope.
Yes.
Yes.
You finished it.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
Now what do I do?
You take me home with you. Let's go. Let's go right now.
Okay, let's go. How?
Is this
We'll
allowed?
walk. You know the way. We'll just go back the way you came.
It's a long road. It's a long walk. Back into the cold and dark. Are you sure you want to go?
Take me home.
I mean, if you finished your song, is it still going to be cold and dark? Or did he, like, use the magic on Hades and now I don't know. I don't quite understand what's the implication of him finishing the song, but that's not what this is about. This song is about Orpheus and Eurydice. I can focus on that later. God, the hope in her voice for the first time since, like, the 5th song.
Back into the cold and dark. Are you sure you want to go?
He's still thinking of her. he's come all this way just for her, and even now he wants to make sure that it's the right choice for, like, you know with all your heart that if she was like, I can't go back there, he would say okay, and he would respect her choice. He might even stay with her. Like, you know, even after everything he did to get here, he would respect her choice. He still asks, are you sure you want to go?
Take me home.
Come home with me.
I have no ring for your finger. I have no banquet table to lay. I have no bed of feathers. Whatever promises I made, I can't promise you fair sky above. Can't promise you kind road below.
Ooh.
But I'll walk beside you, love.
I can't promise you fair skies above. I can't promise you welcoming road below. What was it? What was the road below line? I can't promise you fair sky above, can't promise you kind road below, but I'll walk beside you, love. Get yourself a man like Orpheus. If he would not walk the road beside you, even under an unkind sky on an unkind road. Ooh!
Fair sky above, can't promise you kind road below. But I'll walk beside you, love, any way the wind blows.
I don't need gold, don't need silver. Just bread when I'm hungry, fire when I'm cold.
It's a fair
Don't need
That's a pretty reasonable request for someone who died starving in a snowbank. Like, all right, I'm gonna go back with you. I only got 2 rules: food, warm. I shouldn't laugh. It's a really awful way to die. But just there's something so darkly ironic about someone who starved to death in the snowstorm being like, Orpheus, buddy, I really only need 2 things. I need a belly that isn't empty, and I need skin that isn't cold, and I'm good. That's all I need.
Ring from a I don't need gold, don't need silver. Just bread when I'm hungry, fire when I'm cold. Don't need a ring from a finger. Just need a steady hand to hold. Don't promise me fair sky above. Don't promise me kind road below. Just walk beside me, love, any way the wind blows.
What about him?
He'll let us go.
Probably.
Look at him. He can't say no.
What about them?
We'll show the way. If we can do it, so can they.
Oh, I can't imagine Hades is gonna be okay with that. And he still has to, like, make the look back deal, right? Unless they really change the ending. Maybe they change the ending. Maybe it's actually gonna be happy, guys. Maybe it's actually, maybe
it's actually gonna be happy this time, guys. Maybe
it's.
I don't know where.
God!
What about them?
We'll show the way. If we can do it, so can they. I don't know where this road will end, but I'll walk it with you hand in hand. I can't promise you fair sky above. Can't promise you kind road below. But I'll walk beside you, love, any way the wind blows.
Do you let me walk with you?
I do,
I do.
and keep on walking, come what will.
I will. We will.
Promises. So when's it gonna go wrong? Oh, we're getting Hades and Persephone for Word to the Wise. I know I shouted them out in the intro, but another shout out to Oh My Stars for this animatic here. They only have 1.2 thousand subscribers, so go show them some love. Go subscribe to that. You know what? Bink! Now they have 1 more subscriber. Oh, that was a beautiful song. I liked that one a lot. Not quite as much as I love Come Home With Me, both of them, but that one's really nice. I liked that song quite a bit. I don't think I have too much to say about it. It was relatively simple. I just love the dedication they have to each other, the hope being brought back to Eurydice for the first time, and yeah, it's just really, really gorgeous. So I feel like I'm trying to be totally transparent, because I like being a transparent creator. I might be trying to pad out the runtime a little bit by thinking of things to say, because I know this is going to be a shorter one, but I shouldn't waste y'all's time, especially those of you wonderful people at the premiere who can't skip past this part. I appreciate you all. I'm going to get to the video just for you. If you're in the premiere chat, put a letter W for woohoo! I don't know, man. I'm tired. Let's get through this so I can go to sleep, shall we?
And so the poor boy asked the king,
Can we go?
Orpheus, buddy. Eurydice was like, no, let's just go. He's paying attention to his wife. Like, I feel like you could have just walked away while they were dancing. Asking has given him a chance to make you a deal that you can't fulfill. God.
and this is how he answered him.
I don't know.
Gotta think quick, gotta save face. Caught between a rock and a hard place.
Fates, it's not the time. It's not the time, Fates.
Him.
I don't know.
I mean, it's not a no, but look at the way Persephone instantly leaves him.
Gotta think quick, gotta save face. Caught between a rock and a hard place. What you gonna do? What you gonna do? What you gonna do? What you gonna do now? If you tell him no, oh, you're a heartless man.
Yeah.
And you're gonna have a murder on your hands. If you let him go, oh, you're a spineless king. And you're never gonna get him in line again. Damn.
I mean, I see their point, and that's why he makes the deal he does. That's why he's going to do it with a condition, because he has to do something to have a heart. He has to do something to appease his wife and the genuine character growth he just got because of that song, because of Epic 3. But he also still needs to be shown that he's in charge. He's pulling all the strings. And so by saying, you can go, but you have to play my game, he shows that he's still pulling all the strings while still showing that he has a heart. Dang it.
Mindless king, and you're never gonna get him in line again. Damned if you don't, damned if you do. Whole damn nation's watching you. Oh, what you gonna do? What you gonna do? What you gonna do? What you gonna do now? Here's a little tip. Word to the wise. Here's a little snippet of advice. Men are fools. Oh, men are frail. Give them the rope and they'll hang themselves.
Fates! What was that? Hold on. What was the wording of? Hold on. But here's a snippet of advice. Men are fools, men are frail. Give them the rope and they'll hang themselves. Essentially saying, like, oh my God. So being like, all you gotta do is give him a little bit of hope and he'll ruin himself? Is that what they're basically trying to say? Like, they're frail? Oh, man. Yeah, this is... God, this hurts. You're not welcome. You are welcome. Thank you for making it. But also, geez. Then we get his Kiss the Riot, ending with Kook for the last one of the day. Oh, I feel anxious right now. will say that's one really nice thing about Epic is I feel like all the animators base like the appearances off of the characters, or sorry, off of the appearances of the characters based on the actors a lot of the time. And so there's a lot of like consistency between them. This one, I will admit, sometimes it's hard to tell like if that's Persephone versus one of the Fates, or like sometimes it's a little hard to tell just visually who's who. But regardless, that's a small nitpick, not even to the show, just to my own ability to process constantly changing appearances and animatics. What is that sound effect? That like
The devil take this Orpheus.
What was that?
The devil take this Orpheus.
The devil take this
And
Orpheus?
his belladonna kiss. Beautiful. Poisonous. Lovely. Deadly.
His belladonna kiss? Poisonous, beautiful, deadly? Because belladonna's a What is this just his like internal monologue? What is happening?
Dangerous this jack of hearts. With his kiss, the riot starts.
The riot starts. Such a good delivery.
With his kiss, the riot starts.
Oh!
All my children came here poor, clamoring for bed and board. Now what do they clamor for? Freedom! Freedom!
Hades! Remember that dance you had? Remember all that character development last episode? I know it was a week ago for the YouTube people, but I just watched it very recently, and I'm pretty sure in universe that like kind of just happened as recently as I just watched it. It was like 30 minutes ago. You had all this really cool character development. Stop it!
What do they clamor for? Freedom! Freedom! Have I made myself their lord, just to fall upon the sword of some pauper's minor chord? Who will lead?
Just to fall upon the sword of some pauper's minor chord? Are you kidding me? Some of these lyrics are so good.
Them who lays all our best laid plans, who makes work for idle hands.
Oh, I'm about to get mad. Who makes work for idle hands? If the hands are idle, we've succeeded as a society. We don't need to make up work just to keep people busy. The people will do what needs to happen. We're allowed to, breaks are allowed. Relaxation is allowed. God, I hate that mindset so much. Who'll make work for idle hands? You don't need, oh my God. Now, what do they clamor for? Freedom. Who lays all the best laid plans? Who will lead them? Who makes work for idle hands? God, I hate that so much.
Best laid plans.
God.
Who makes work for idle hands?
Boo! Boo! What is that symbolizing? Any way the wind blows.
Only one thing to be done. Let them go, but let there be some term to be agreed upon.
Yep, that's exactly what I said. Let them go, but let there be some term. That way he maintains both, so he gets to play both sides. Oh my gosh.
Let them go, but let there be some term to be agreed upon, some condition. Orpheus, the undersigned, shall not turn to look behind. She's out of sight, and he's out of his mind. Every coward seems courageous in the safety of a crowd. Bravery can be contagious when the band is playing loud. Nothing.
Bravery can be... What was the line before bravery can be... Every coward seems courageous in the safety of the crowd. Bravery can be contagious when the band is playing loud. Essentially, just being like, he's only strong if he's allied, if he has the miners rioting with him, if he has his wife with him, but force him to face this alone and he'll fail and falter. It's even worse because, like, that's not why he's gonna turn around. It's not because he's alone. It's not because he's weak. It's because he loves her. An Orpheus that doesn't turn around is an Orpheus that never went to the underworld for her in the first place. God, I could have just ended after they danced. What, 3 less videos in this series? For the sake of a happy ending and my mental health? I didn't have to keep going.
Makes a man so bold as a woman's smile and a hand to hold. But all alone, his blood runs thin.
Yep. Oh,
And doubt comes. Doubt comes in.
Oh my, shivers and chills down my entire back. Ooh. That was crazy. That was really good. That was, oh my gosh, that was really, really good. Oh, it broke my heart. Because I know it's sad song, it's a sad song, sad song. And now I don't get to keep watching until next week because that's what my recording schedule shapes up to be these days. I don't know what I'm doing. I need to go to bed. It is 12:30 a.m. and that might not be a lot for some people, but that is way past my bedtime. So thank you guys so much for being here. Thank you to my patrons for supporting me. For those of you on Patreon, I will see, well, no matter what, I will see you guys next week. But for patrons, your next week is going to happen way sooner because it is early October right now. For you folks on YouTube, I will still see you next week for the penultimate episode of Hadestown. I cannot believe we're almost done. This is going to be crazy. So thank you to all of you who are here, especially those of you who are here at the premiere. But even if you're watching after the fact, I appreciate you so much as well. And if you're watching after the fact, one of the biggest things you can do to support is click on one of these videos down here. Watch it for about a minute because that tells the algorithm that my channel has value beyond just this video and that people want to see other parts of my content as well. So if you've got a spare minute, click on one of these videos. Just watch it to like the 1-2-second mark just to make sure we're good to go. And that's really, really helpful. So thank you so very much for being here. And as always, gals, blokes, and all other folks, I will see you in the next video. Bye!